That's my purse! I don't know you!
Hello, everybody. Hold on, I'm turning my mic down a little bit. How is the music level compared to my voice? Hold on, let me actually move. As you may realize, I just finished editing the podcast. I finished it about an hour before I started, but then I needed to get dressed, do my makeup, do the listen through, all of that stuff. Hello, Karen. Hello, Vero. Hello, Danny. Hello, Allie. Hello, Nailed It, guys. Hello. Allie, did you really quit your job? I'm assuming now it's a little too loud. Okay. You just can't decide. No, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm assuming you didn't really quit your job in order to attend nail streams on time, but did you actually quit? Congratulations. I'm sorry. All of the above. You did, but it was planned. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Well, congratulations. I'm so happy you're gonna get some time off, I suppose. I'm still wearing the rainbow gradient. I did file my nails with this on. And I don't know, my nails are getting to this like point where they're just like a little too long for me. But like at the same time, I don't want to I don't want to do too much. I don't know. I don't want to have like not enough room for all my gradients I want to do. But they're not all going to be the same amount as the full rainbow. You just finished the Plus Life Lacquer podcast. You're so far behind. Well, thank you for listening though, Polished Mess. And hello, I'm so happy you're here. You are 70% happy, 30% sad. Well, at least you're like on the happy trajectory. I'm happy about that for you. Is this gonna focus today? I hope this focuses today. That'd be great. How was everybody's week, by the way? And then thank you for promoting the podcast. I should probably just change it to go directly to YouTube. That's what I should probably do. I'm gonna do another gradient today, and then I have to figure out. So I have a Rocky Horror Picture Show plate. As you may have noticed from the stuff that I posted, I am going to be doing nail art celebrating my favorite straight passing bisexual couple today. And I suppose they probably should be considered pan. But I don't know. They give me bisexual vibes. Maybe it's because they're from the 70s. Hello, son. But yes, Brad and Janet from Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love them as bisexual representation, and I am super excited to represent their bisexuality on my nails. I would love it if the camera could focus. Someday I'll have a better camera. Then you'll all see. What if I wonder if I can turn off autofocus. How's everybody's weekend and week and everything been? How have y'all been doing? Tell me. I'm gonna see if my Logitech stuff will, I think that because I'm using the camera. Oh no, there we go. Focus. Can I remove the autofocus? I wonder if this actually, friends and family, actually this is looking pretty good actually. So maybe we just do this. Maybe I just try not to move the camera around and we just do this and you can actually see what I'm doing. You're doing much Stardew updating. I have been playing a lot of Stardew as well, but I've gotten to the point in my playthrough where I finished most of the stuff I set out to do, including like finally getting the cook every item, every food achievement. So I don't really know what more to do. I'm just decorating my farm. See, today your doctor unlocked your leg and you can now bend 30%. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, because you got that leg injury. 30%'s way more than not 30%. Let's see, the butt cost us more money due to a pop stitch. And as a result, came back good. No cancer cells on the margins. I'm so happy about that. Now, happy about your extra money. You're literally just listening to the Stardew OST? Yes. Yes. As well as you can see from what you shared in musics. I have not looked in musics recently. We have just been talking a lot in smutty fic and lit. Because I've been reading a lot of smutty fic and lit, and I have a lot of opinions on it. Yeah, I wish that there were more good. I didn't realize this is like a white lid, and these are like off-white. I wish that there was more good naughty stuff to read that wasn't so problematic. That's where I'll leave it. Hi, Linry, how are you doing? You just finished all your swatch work, finally get to paint your nails how you want. We also have 3 Pride collabs, Shrek collab, Neon Orange collab. This is why I don't really do collabs that much anymore, because I just don't have the time, the energy, the space in my schedule. I did all the podcast editing today because Hubs and I are doing like a major overhaul of the house, and like we've been kind of in the process of it for like probably about a year, because like we moved our room upstairs. We used to be in a downstairs room. Our house is big and weird, as everybody knows. It's big and it's weird, and the rooms are not normal. And so like very few of them are like you go into a room that's supposed to be a bedroom, and you're not like, I'll put my bed there, and it'll fit there, and it won't block any doors, and it won't block any windows. Like in our old room, like either we had to put our bed against the wall, or we had to put it against a window that was lower than our bed, so we were always like worried we were gonna like bust it open. Or there was another wall that had like a closet and French doors that led to our bathroom, because the bathroom used to be like a sun porch or something. I'm telling y'all, whenever like sometimes I wish I hadn't chosen this incredibly niche life where everything is just so fucking weird. But sometimes I know, there I go again, bragging about my bathrooms. I'm not bragging, I'm complaining, which is even worse. Let's see, you're still gonna get further treatment because it's not a guarantee, but you won't come back. It won't come back, but this means you might be able to do less aggressive treatment. Okay, good. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna do some blue water. Look, I love all the bathrooms in my house, and I love that my house is weird, but sometimes I just gotta vent about this weird ass house. Anyway, I'm gonna take off this gradient, and I'm gonna put on another gradient because that's how we do it here. I've decided I'm gonna become the gradient queen. So hold on to your tits, because that's what's happening today. Excuse me. In other news, a trailer and also gameplay footage for the next installment of me and many of, well, most of the mods in the Discord's favorite game, one of our favorite game series came out, Dragon Age. It was going to be called Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and that was the name for years. Like, basically since the end of the last one, they were like, this is going to be called Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And then, like, literally at the last possible minute, they're like, actually, it's going to be called Dragon Age Veilguard, which I like better than Dreadwolf for a number of reasons. But I won't get into them because it's just like too much. So I like that. It's more in line with the other Dragon Age games. Not that there's really a consensus though with Dragon Age games. You saw your lover today, Wreath in Green Flames. I didn't watch that far. And I should. But yeah, hello, Jojo. I have been so busy. I've not had a time. Okay, that's a lie though. I've had time to do stuff. I've just been reading smutty manhwa in all that time. I will watch that far. I'll watch that far. But yeah, I am kind of like, there are two characters, and they're both dwarves that they showed a lot of in like the preview. And I am a hardcore dwarf player in Dragon Age because the dwarfs are chunkier and shorter. And I've always wanted to be shorter, and I have always been chunkier. So they're the perfect race for me to play. But they had two of the dwarf characters, and I'm very happy they're leaning into the dwarf characters. But one of them, like, so in dwarven culture in Dragon Age, I hope you all came here for like a dissertation on Dragon Age. In dwarf culture in Dragon Age, they have this like caste system, and it's really like conservative in a way, and the men all grow out their beards, and that's like one of the ways that you can like show that you're like a big badass dwarfy dwarf, and that you're like honoring your ancestors or some shit. And so like my dwarf character, my main dwarf character that was my Inquisitor in Inquisition, Malika, she's like against dwarven culture because it does suck, although dwarves are cute. And so is this character from the game, Varric, who is in this trailer, but they had him have a beard. And in all the other ones, he doesn't have a beard. And that's kind of like a big part of his like personality and stuff. It's like, yeah, like, I don't know if he talks about it, but I do think he does. Like, I'm pretty sure he at least has like some sort of like banter while you're walking, especially if you're hanging out with his brother in the second game. So like, I don't know. I'm like, I know a lot about Dragon Age lore, and I'm like, why did you do this to my boy? Hello, Nick. Hello, LGBT community and others. There are so few others here. John has already called it that you're going to recreate your Llewellyn. Yes, learning about Dragon Age. Exactly. The Dragon Age dwarven culture is very stupid, but my dwarves, my baby dwarves are amazing. I love the ones who have rejected it. That's what I love. So seeing Varric with a beard was like not cool. I was not into that. There's a lot. There's even more lore for elves, but I'm a dwarf babe. Hello, Justine. Hello, Silver Polish, ladies and gentlemen. You're totally here for today's, yes, excellent, of Polish ladies and gentlemen. How it should be. How it should be. My sexuality is for polish, nail polish. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I need to remove this one on the other hand as well. Everyone save you. Yes, from Florida. The rare Floridian LGBT. Quick, everyone donate to save them. Yes, please save Nick. Please save Nick. This fundraiser is for Nick. But yeah, please donate. Danny brought up the link. I'll be matching up to $500 of donations. I haven't checked yet with there's two links. There's the Twitch link, and then there's the one directly to the organization, which is Equality Florida. They both donate 100% of money to Equality Florida, but the Twitch one is easier for me to what am I trying to say? To understand, to see with my eyes. So let me see if I can find what we have gotten so far. I think we're at like 230 on Twitch, and then I think we have at least like 50 or 60 on the other link. So hold on. I'm just gonna go to my like actual channel. I'm gonna go watch myself on my actual channel. Donate to charity. We've raised 240 so far. So yeah, I will definitely be donating 240, but I'm hoping I'll have to donate my entire 500. Save the Nick. We'll take you as a refuge in California. Yeah, exactly. If you need to be a refugee, then California will take you. California is pretty set, but I do want to say that Orly right now is doing a fundraiser for the LA LGBT Center, which is also another amazing organization. There's actually a link in my like Twitch panels that's always up to donate to them specifically, because they have helped, because they're just so fucking good. They have programs where, you know, they get people off the street. It's amazing. Orly did kill your purple baby, but also I love them. They killed my purple baby too. But yeah, the LA LGBT Center is very cool. But yeah, there's a special, you have to like, it's like the Pride flag. They're doing a special where they have a bunch of polishes curated for the Progress Pride flag. So it is most colors, because the Progress Pride flag covers many of them. Many. All right. We're removing this. We're removing. Oh yeah, what I was saying before though, before I got so rudely interrupted by myself, is that I have a Rocky Horror plate and there is 0 Brad and Janet on it. 0 Brad and Janet. So we're going to be doing some hand painting today, and I don't know exactly, like, part of me just wants to do an outline of them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that legible. There is not toast, sadly. There is a lot of Frankenfurter. There is a lot of the main 3 servants, you know, Columbia, Riff Raff, and Magenta. There's a good amount of Eddie, which, like, cool. Eddie is my favorite, as you all know. I think that Eddie is also bisexual in that movie, because when Columbia is having her rant about how Frankenfurter sucks, she's like, you know, you spurned me for Eddie and then threw him off like an old overcoat for Rocky. So I think that the show implies that he did have a sexual relationship with Eddie. So yeah, like, he is also bisexual. Seemingly. Ooh, the tidy whities. There should be Brad briefs. I'll show you the plate. I don't know. It's a people, so you never know what they're gonna do. Oh man, they don't. I probably have some tidy whities. I want it to be pretty unambiguous though, and I'm worried that like with the pride flag and you know, like I'm worried that if I don't make it directly Brad and Janet enough, it's not gonna be Brad and Janet enough. I love Eddie. I love him so much. Only one person can decide your sexuality. Me, Sue Sylvester. Yes, I love Sue Sylvester. Yes. Oh my God. I'm gonna make an atmosphere that is so toxic. I love it. Like on Tumblr specifically, I know people do it other places too, but on Tumblr, like people will take that Sue Sylvester like meme. I'll show it to you. We're talking about the she's Jane Lynch, is the real person, but the cheer coach from Glee. She has this like quote where she's like, I'm gonna create an environment that's so toxic, and like people just like go absolutely buck wild. I've definitely, the people include me. I also go absolutely buck wild. So I'm going to create an environment that's so toxic meme. Yes. Okay. Images. Okay. Yeah. So the original is I'm going to create an environment that's so toxic, but then there's like rom-com villains. I'm going to create a misunderstanding that is so easy to resolve. Just like shit like this. I wish I could remember. I made one that's not Britney Spears in 2003. I'm going to create toxic. Happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride. She did that for us. She did that for us. Check out the Know Your Meme page. All right, I'll check out the Know Your Meme page. Where is the Know Your Meme? Know Your Meme. Let's see what they got there. Yeah, there's like the regular one. And then, come on, show us some... show ones that are edited. It's better when they're edited. I love it when people just like use JPEGs as paper dolls. Everyone except Anemix, I'm gonna create iron. That one's close to home. That one hits hard for me. That's me, everybody. It me. What is this one? Requesting a song on a DJ. Another one for Britney Spears. Toxic. I love it. This is the Britney Spears one, isn't it? Yeah. Britney Spears in 2003. Dang. I'll look. Oh, here we go. Recent images. I don't even know. I'm not gonna click on these because I don't know if they're gonna be funny or if they're gonna be too niche or if they're gonna like say something I don't agree with. One of them's like Pfizer talking to the FDA, and I'm like, maybe that's funny, or maybe it's just like some weird anti-vaxxer bullshit. Who knows? Point is this is one of my favorite memes. So if you ever want to impress me, you can just like do this for me. When I've been at a party for 20 to 30 minutes, I am going. But yeah, so there we go. I love meme rabbit holes. Okay, everybody, I'm so happy that I turned off the autofocus. This is going to change my life. This is going to turn my life around. Just like the beat. Okay. All right. Oh, I have Bromsy here. I'm sorry, Bromsy. But you're not allowed to be here when mommy is doing her work, because you'll get dirty. And no one likes a dirty boy. All right. I'm also gonna like clean kind of into my cuticles. But yes, straight passing bisexuality is near and dear to my heart, because if you didn't know better, you would think I am cis and straight. I feel like other queer people don't mistake that. I feel like nobody I know who is also queer is like, Stephanie's straight. Like, no one's ever thought that from this community. But you know, when my mom describes me to people, she doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, Stephanie's wife. And they're like, what? She only has to do that with one kid. I kind of also think everybody is queer. I'm not saying that people don't have a preference. Most people do. I don't really. I have like preferences for certain amounts of time, but then like, yeah, it's just like sometimes I'll be more in the mood for one thing and sometimes I'll be more in the mood for the other thing. It just depends. But I don't think that personally, like, I think love is love and love is real, and I think almost anybody could fall in love with anybody else of any variety. They just, you know, don't. That is my own personal philosophy. Yeah, everyone's a little fluid. How is pan not the default sexuality? Right? And by the way, like, I like the bisexual flag, and because Brad and Janet are from the 70s, they did not have the word punt. I'm like squeezing this hand so hard for some reason. It's like turning red. They don't have that label, so they're being bisexual. Pansexual versus bisexual, like, I love the pan-ness of pansexuality, but I also like saying the word bisexual. And I like the flag colors a little better for the bisexual flag. The pan colors have grown on me the last few years. What? Wait, side note, you found the SH Despicable Me collection with the, oh my God. Okay, I'm looking this up. The Sally Hansen. Where is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Despicable Me 4. Do we need 4 of them? Do we need 4 Despicable Me's? These look like Legos. These look like Lego faces, actually. I actually really like Despicable Me, the first one. And I don't think I hate Minions as much as everybody else. Except for the people who love them. I do think I hate them more than them. But yes. So we're doing bisexuality today. This right here, this fucking nail right there, just like, there's always like a thing in there. There's always like a hair that's like, that you thought you saw the last of me. Not a hair, a skin, a cuticle, a skin. I want you gone. You bought them all, will also hunt down the other 2. Your family, i.e. your son, loves that franchise. He will enjoy this as much as me. That's amazing. Ew, I have skin on my nail. I just don't like it because it just peeks out and they'll be like, look at this perfect mani I did, except for there, except for that part, except for this right here. Fucking A. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I hope somebody else makes a Rocky Horror plate someday and puts Brad and Janet on it. I had a period of time where Janet was my favorite Rocky Horror character. I started off with Frankenfurter, like everybody else. And then Janet, and then I realized Eddie. And by favorite, I kind of mean like the one that like I would want to cosplay. The one that I'd want to be. Now that's definitely Eddie, and I think that's because I've embraced I feel like I finally embraced my chunky biker vibes. Kids love anything with a fart gun. You're so right. Hello, painting polish. You're swatching out your orange drawer, and it's so much. I'm gonna test these polishes really quick to see which one is the most opaque. Because in our interview with Acula Nails, he was talking about that. How if you, like, perhaps the one that needs the most buildup should be your base. I actually don't know if that's like a big, I don't know if that's like a big deal or not. I have no idea. Hi, Khaleesi, how are you? Hello, hello. I don't know why this is stained. Thank you so much, Brie. 27 months. How are we this old, Brie? This is Mile High Club. This is Guilty Pleasure. And this is Plastic. What's up, Brie? Ooh, I love that booty dance. And this is that. Okay, like it looks like that blue is probably the least opaque, but I'm not really worried about it. So I'm gonna go in with the pink. I'm gonna go in with the one that seems like the lightest. How are you doing, Brie? How is Pride treating you? Pride is treating me pretty good, I would say. Pretty good Pride, you may say. There we go. I'm using some of Glistening Glows Dry and Prep. I just got a new bottle because I bought it from Polish Pickup. They had it this month. Well, the usual, being gay, doing crime, as you should. As you should, Brie. I guess I should prep my thumb as well and at least do the gradient on my thumb. Also, I have my dish of water. I have my dish of water. I'm so happy. Because we were hashtag team wet last time. And I think I like being hashtag team wet. Now, Acula Nails, who is probably the best gradienter that I know, he tried living that wet life and he still prefers the dry. So I'm not saying this is the only way to do it, but I am saying this is the way I like to do it. You know? It's the only way to be gay. You gotta do crime. Depending on what state you're in, yeah. You do gotta do the crime. All right. And then on my pinky. My pinky is so curvy. I don't like it. Don't like that curvy pinky. Okay. Professor Nails. Nobody does care about the thumb, but I'm gonna do it because. By the way, I finally watched the first episode of the Fallout show for the game Fallout. And the first episode is pretty good. I really enjoyed how deeply Fallout-y the first episode was. Like, it definitely felt like a tutorial. Like, there were the parts with the other characters. Like, there was more than one character that's featured in the Fallout show opening than, like, the person who leaves the vault and is the main character. But I really liked it. I was somewhat surprised. All right, we're going in with Cert Colors Plastic as our middle color for the buy flag. Oh, you're waiting to watch with a friend. So far, so good. Paint the thumb, you never know when you need to hitchhike. You never know if you're gonna be hitchhiking and the person that like drives by to pick you up is like, every nail but the thumb. Every nail but the thumb. Not today. Not today. Fiance has been bitching the F out of Fallout. I kind of want to play Fallout again. I don't know which Fallout I would play. Begrudgingly, the Fallout that I like the most is Fallout 4. I know that both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are like generally better games. Like, your choices matter more, and there's a lot of things that are better about them, and the dialogue is a lot better. But you can't build settlements, and I love building shit. And also, you can't romance my poor, broken paladin Dance. My favorite love interest in the Fallout series, and there's only like one game, Fallout 4, that lets you have romances, and they really suck. The characters are fine, but the romance mechanics are not very good. But specifically Paladin Dance, spoiler alert, leaves his faction, but the way that he is written, like the way that he's programmed, he will continue to like say stuff about supporting his faction even after he's left them. And it's very fucking annoying. It's very fucking annoying. You got into Bridgerton like the basic bitch you are. We love a brasic. We love a brasic bitch. You just kept rewatching Paris is Burning all weekend. I need to watch that. Ooh, The Gilded Age on HBO. I never watch anything, except we do watch a fair amount of anime. Meanwhile, you're over here finishing Sweet Tooth and crying like a baby. We're watching this one called, like, Dead Demons something. And it's supposed to be the Space Invaders anime. And my husband saw it on a list of, like, manga that, like, could not be easily adapted into anime. And I don't know why they feel that way, but I will say that it's a pretty creepy show, and not in the way that I expected. In like lots of older men hitting on this underage girl. Don't love it. Don't love that. You start watching Pink Flamingos. OMG, that Baltimore accent is life. I'm still afraid of watching Pink Flamingos. I don't want to see Divine eat poop. And that's not really just a Divine thing. I don't want to see anybody do that. I don't want to watch people do that. Did you know that one of the... So, like, I sadly have not seen Paris is Burning, and I know I need to, and I'm going to watch it at some point. Don't worry about it. I'm going to watch it. There's a person, though, who's interviewed in Paris is Burning, and I forgot what her name is. But after she died, when people like went through her apartment that she is interviewed in the movie, they found a dead body in a suitcase. Dorian Corey, is that who? Is that who I'm thinking of? I do need to. I'll try to watch it this Pride Month. I have been getting pretty bored of Stardew, so I'll try to watch it. But yeah, they found... They did! I think that the general consensus is it was probably self-defense. And I hope that it was for her memory. They added a storyline in Pose to honor this legendary tale, did they? Incredible. But yeah, I learned about it on Ask a Mortician. I'm sure I could find the video. She's just Caitlin Doty now. She's not Ask a Mortician. Hi, Earth Girl. Hello, Manicured Scientist. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. This is plastic. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is plastic from Cirque Vice. And we are going to be gradienting with more Cirque Vices. And I also kind of fucked up that corner. But that's okay. We're going to be sponging. We're going to be doing a bunch of sponging anyway. Electra hides a body in her walk-in closet. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. I should probably have my like thing open here. I do finally have a notification for freaking hype trains because I was missing hype trains and I was like, this is no bueno. No bueno. All right, but yes, welcome to the chat, Manicured Scientist. We are becoming manicured. We have many scientists among us. I don't know if there's that. How many scientists are here right now though? I don't know. In the Discord, though, we have like a shit ton. We have so many, and I'm always so excited about it. Okay, I guess it's time for us to put on our liquid latex. Wait, you were what? You were a scientist? Khaleesi is? Everybody is. Everybody but me. I am loving the look of my liquid latex. Against my nail color. I'm loving it. Ah, there's a hair. There's a hair. I don't like it. Hold on. Let me remove. Let me remove. By the way, I think I'm gonna do a kind of different kind of video this week. Because a number of reasons. Thank you so much for the follow, Manicured Scientist. Hello, thank you. For a number of reasons. One of the main reasons is I just don't have enough time or brain power this week to swatch all my grays for my favorite grays. And it's really funny because after my favorite blacks video that had like literally 3 polishes, I guess 4 if you count the 1 honorable mention, I was like talking to Husbando about it and he was like, do you even have any gray polishes? And I was like, I absolutely do. And I love so many of them. And like I've already started writing that list and I think I'm already up to like 7 or 8. But yeah, I do not want to swatch all that this week. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? You're a toxicologist. What is, okay, what, like, is a toxicologist, what exactly is a toxicologist? Tell me what a toxicologist is. You're a scientist, epidemiology. Oh my God, you have a PhD in dickology? Don't we all, Jojo? Maybe it's just you and me. Maybe it's just you and me. I have a PhD in judging manhwa authors, or not even manhwa authors, manhwa, like, I've been having issues because these manhwa that I'm reading are dirty. And like the dicks in the manhwa and the other parts are censored in a lightsaber effect. They're just all white. By the way, adult stream. They're just all like white, basically. They're just like shiny and white. And it's a pretty good vibe. It's a pretty good look. And then sometimes people de-censor them and they look all sorts of wrong. All sorts of wrong. And I'm like, just leave them. Just leave them be. Like, now that I know that that's happening, that every time I'm seeing that, and going like, what is wrong with this dick? It's that. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Your inner Kyle wanted to say, I have a PhD in G's nuts. Yes. Okay. Toxicology is the study of drugs and how they affect the body. Effect. That's a good question. I imagine it's affect in this, but like honestly, effect and affect are like, they're so fucking similar. Like they're everything about them is similar. Anyway, you were working in forensic tox, so testing patient samples of people who've taken drugs. That is okay. That's kind of what I thought it was. That's so cool. I always failed or got very low grades in my math and science classes. So whenever I meet somebody who is good at math or science, I'm like, wow. I married a mathematician. And I'm still like, wow. Because he's so smart and beautiful and amazing, and I love him. And on, I think, our second date, he wrote down like 100 digits of pi or something. That's how you get me. You show me you've memorized pi. Not that I couldn't do that. I'm quite good at memorizing things. But I was also falling in love. I know I should wait until this is dry to try to peel it off. But my problem is I'm not patient. That's my problem, is I don't feel like it. I don't feel like waiting. I feel like getting it off right now. It's also getting like stuck in the polish. Steph, why are you doing this? Steph? I'm just gonna add a little polish there to cover it up, hopefully. Wait, what was it? Toxicologist is somebody listen to Toxic on Britney Spears. Like,
get some help.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you. We were just talking about Toxic by Britney Spears. If that's the case, I'm a toxicologist. Math is sexy. When I see my father-in-law and my husband talk math in front of me, I'm just like, yes. This is the family I belong in. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. There we go. I'm done being a fucking weirdo. Actually, I'm not. Can confirm math is sexy. Math education major. See? See? You get it. You get it. Math is very sexy. All right. Ugh. Hold on. Hold on. I'm hoping that today I'll have to do a few less layers than I had to do on my rainbow. Because that was a ridiculous amount of layers to have to do. So, by the way, since we're doing, if you're late to the stream and don't know or didn't see on Instagram or the Discord, we are doing Rocky Horror Picture Show nails, specifically we're doing bisexual nails, and we are celebrating Brad and Janet, who are my favorite straight passing bisexual couple in media. Maybe not, I don't know. Well, the point is that they're one of my faves. So, what is everybody's A, who are some of your favorite bisexual characters? And B, who's your favorite Rocky Horror character? Yes, exactly. Damn it, Janet, you're bisexual. That's what I should have called this stream. You know, I'm just having Passover here, and I'm wetting my hands between I don't know, like at certain times during the Passover Seder, whenever I see like somebody washing their hands in just a bowl of water, like it just makes me think of Passover, because in my family, at least, most places, I think you just kind of like, someone just brings around a bowl of water and you just like go like, there we go, moisten the hands. Your favorite character are the lips. I see. The Red Viper from GOT is one of your faves. Which one's the Red Viper? Which one's that one? If my husband was here, he'd remember. He has not like read all of the books or seen all of the show, but he is like insanely good at remembering Game of Thrones character names. What a weird thing. Let's see. Your favorite bisexual character is Quentin from The Magicians. You're all going to talk about bisexual characters I don't know. I can see it. Quentin Coldwater. Yes, I understand the lips. I understand you for. I understood. Yes, the guy on Schitt's Creek counts. The main, like the main guy. Yes, I was so excited. I mean, he is like, I would say pansexual, but like that's also bisexual. Pansexual and bisexual are the same, basically. Unless like somebody's like, no, I'm explicitly trans exclusive, which in that case, nobody should be fucking them. That's my personal thought. Yes, David. I was so excited. I was so excited when I was watching that and I found out he was bisexual. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I feel like there is this idea that like, and it's been, you know, around for a long time, that like somehow women are capable of bisexuality and men aren't. And like, obviously that's not true. And I hate it. And I want it to stop. And so I'm really happy that that happened, because I was like, yes, yes, this should be this way. This is the way. Okay. I forgot to have a new towel. He likes the wine more than the bottle. Exactly. David's hubby, some sort of bisexual as well. Oh, yes. Fantastic. I love me a bisexual. A bisexical. Gonna make sure I'm dabbing off these brushes so that I don't get any color mixed in. I'm gonna go back to this purple really quick and just make sure there's enough purple on here. And then we're going to go to my thumb. And let's, honestly, I think I need to do this lower because of this. Will this still be in focus? It will. Oh my God. Okay. So let's just do this. So what we learned last time, if everybody's paying attention, is that you do not need to do too many. Oh, shit. Dabs. So it's like the one that's having the hardest time is the purple. So let's go heavy on the purple. Queen Latifah on The Equalizer is bisexual. Yes, yes. There, I'm almost certain. I think that maybe Pretty Fingers by Robin has an entire Schitt's Creek nail plate. You overdab. Exactly. We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. We're being good little bisexuals. All of us. Even if you're not bi, today you're being a good little bisexual. Good bisexuals don't overdab. It's what they don't teach you in bi school. There we go. You don't know if there is enough purple? I wouldn't dream of going to Pride without my heterosexual partner on a leash. Okay. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. I wish the purple now wasn't so low. Okay. We're going in again. We're adding more. We're going in. I've seen a lot of people talking about how there shouldn't be kink at Pride, and like I haven't been to a Pride, like a Pride celebration since I was in college. I went to San Francisco Pride a few times, and it was like pretty much nothing but kink. And then occasionally like family, like there was like in the parade there would be like some stuff that was like about families. But mostly it was just like, and then also like corporate floats. But like, yeah, I'm kind of like, I have a hard time thinking of Pride King because that's like all that there was. Oh, it's not Pretty Fingers, it's Nina, the one who did the Broadway plates. Yes, please find it. I realized I changed this around, but whatever. So we're just gonna do it again. We're just gonna keep going with this direction. Also, I feel like I could be gradienting a little more, so let's make sure we're doing that. Like, I could be blending. I could be doing more blending. Oh, we're having an issue down there. We're having an issue. I want... In the pride flag, the pink is the smallest area. Please stay down. Please don't ruin my plans. My like frickin' stuff has not stuck. Why are we fighting about pink at Pride? We really should be fighting about climate change at Pride. There's no reason I should be sitting out in 100 degrees just to be gay. Yes! You're bisexual and awakening, the 1999 mummy movie. Wait, put on that shirt. Wait, what shirt? What shirt? Which shirt? What are we talking about? Okay, I was looking back. You're absolutely right. Okay, I gotta make sure this is all shown so I can actually do this. All right. Let's get some more of this. I can't believe that I like accidentally flipped this over on my thumb, but whatever. Whatever. Let's get more. But yeah, I can understand why people might want to see it, but I'm not one of those people, so. You know. I'm gonna do another round of this from the other direction. I just really wish that all of my freaking latex wasn't coming off. There we go. That's one of the problems, is that like it gets like on this side, it really like builds up and doesn't sink in. Oh yes. When I open up my nail pride shop, yes. Okay, I'm gonna start this from the other end. Is what I wanted to do. Stop it. Okay. Perhaps this is where we're gonna stop because my my liquid latex is just giving up on life. It's just like, no, we're done. We're stopping here. And I'm gonna clean up. I've decided I'm gonna keep cleaning up in the Brazilian fashion. Because I did that last time because like my brush was being shitty. And honestly, like I kind of am just here for it. Like, it cleaned up so precisely and so well. Hello, Moogles. How you doing? Shenanita Nails 5. Thank you so much, Painting Polish. Oh, yeah, she has the air flag means death plate. I remember that you did something like
Ready
that.
or not, here we
Who's
dance.
doing that? Ah! Ay, Poppy! The B in LGBT stands for bisexual. Yes? It is true. That is true. All right. All right. All right. All right. Or does it stand for Brazilian? No, it stands for bisexual. But we're going to clean up using the Brazilian method and not the bisexual method today. If y'all know a bisexual method in order to clean your nails, let me know. Let me know the bisexual method. One of my favorite things that people say when they're like trying to discredit bisexuality, they'll be like, oh, you're just sitting on the fence, like waiting to see which side is going to be better. And I'm like, in my personal relationships, yes, I am. Clean up with both ends of the brush. Oh, because I'm bisexual? That makes sense. Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. I swing both ways. I use the brush and I also just use the blunt side for some reason. I also just do that. The bisexual method of cleaning is to pile all your used coffee cups and laundry in the closet before one of your 6 crushes comes over. Why would you say something so controversial and yet so brave? That's very true. It's very true. You have to kiss a boy and a girl before cleaning up. This Bando might count as both. Have him come in here. Or I can do it with my cat. I do have a boy cat and a girl cat. All right. My edges are a little more pink than I would like, but I think that's okay. For a number of reasons. Reason number 1 is that I can kind of like dry brush some purple onto those spots. All right, there we go, there we go. I feel like this wasn't working as well as it did on my last mani, but I still like it. Like, I like how you can take like the wrapped around up side and just kind of like use it long ways. Thank you, plants. Hello, hello. I feel like Peel Off Base is pretty bi, so have a good reason, just the vibe you get. Well, I'm not into Peel Off Base, even if it is bi. So edgy, it looks like a Hollow Taco hoodie nail, yes. Peel Off Base isn't bisexual, but it's definitely polyam, you're absolutely right. Peel Off Base is like, I'll take anybody. Or a number of buddies. You're poly, that's like a a misunderstanding, a misnomer, a miss whatever, being like, oh, you're poly, you'll date anybody. It's like, no. There's still poly people don't like. All right, I'm gonna do some dry brushing just to like fix up some of these edges. This one I might just want to do is not even dry brushing. That I'll just do drier brushing than normal. You're Demi and you will date almost nobody. There you go. Orly Bonder must be bi. It's true. That's a stereotype. You're leaning into the bisexual stereotype of non-commitment. Yes. I'm a very committed bisexual. I have been married for almost 12 years. 12 slutty years. Just trying to kind of get into these areas. Hopefully that didn't, like, fuck this up too much. Let's just dab it a little bit. Just dab it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Every bisexual I met has been nice. Too nice. What are they hiding? We're hiding that we have too many crushes on too many different people and cannot make it all work. Yay! Congratulations! So you must have gotten married the same year as Hubs and I. I was lazy and growing your nails out longer than you've been married. Oh my god, food for thought. Well, that is commitment. I'm not saying I'm the most committed person in the world. But I do love that husbando of mine. Okay, what I did on my pinky, like, doesn't even matter anymore. All right, I'll stop worrying. I'll stop worrying about all that's going on here. I'm gonna put on a top coat. See, Dave and I are coming up to our 2-year anniversary, but we were together for 12 years before that. So yay, 12. Husbando and I were together for 2 years before we got married. So, and we got together, like, I think the month or 2 months before, like, the month of our marriage. So technically together for 14 years. Well, a little under 14 years. This one on my thumb doesn't look very good. This so far is not looking as good as my rainbow. Maybe I should have done a million layers like I did with my rainbow gradient. Because that one came out so fucking perfect. But also I was using colors that were right next to each other in the color wheel. So I'm sure that helps a bit. Yeah, I should have probably done a couple more passes. but I'm okay with this. Let's see. Your wife and I are together 2 years before we got married, been together 10 years. I think one of the great gradients, because it's very bisexual lighting. Thank you. Yeah, we actually, people would joke and we would joke, my husband and I, that we were lesbians because I moved in with my husband a week after we met. And I think we got married like faster than almost anybody we know got married. Like, I think that we got married because we were engaged within 1 year and we were married the next year. And like most people that we know have been engaged for or married and / engaged for a lot longer than that. I beat you, Tiffany. Ha. Let's see. It's a fun with the right amount of blur between. Thank you. You were leaning into stereotypes, and I apologize. Oh wait, sorry, what's happening? I don't know what you did, but I forgive you. Those of us in the group are committed. No peely bases here. Legalize gay divorce. Hey, my sister has had a gay divorce. My sister's been gay married 2 times and gay divorced once. My sister, actually, her first marriage, she was able to get legally married in California for like this brief, there was like a brief like 8-month period, like way earlier than everybody else where gays could get married. And she was able to get married in that time. All right. So how are we going to Brad and Janet this? My first thought is to just freehand paint their faces in some way. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing. Earth Girl once told me I was divorce material. It was the sweetest thing. Yeah, you should probably kiss. And also send me a picture or video of it. For, you know, as a witness, you know, so I can make sure you made up. You filed in Texas and you're so scared your marriage isn't going to be legal one day. It probably will be for the rest of the states at least. I was thinking silhouettes, but I don't know if I can like actually pull that off and actually have them like look correct. I think I want to do, okay, so hold on. Let's look up Brad and Janet. Fun fact, but Husbando and I got married at a movie theater, and before our wedding, one of the things that we played was Damn It, Janet, because we played our favorite movie moments in cinema, or like marriage proposal moments. And it was very cute. How about you make them in their undies from like neck to knees? That's a good idea. Hold on. I'm looking at some pictures. I'm looking at some pics. Because I feel like they're the best outfits to really like show them off is like Janet with her hat. Like them at the wedding in the beginning. Fuck guys, I don't know. Why didn't I invite all of you to the wedding, to my wedding? It's because it was 12 years ago. I didn't know you. Also, it was a small wedding. I did, however, before I knew you, Nick, I invited quite a few people to, there was a like, we had our vows renewed 2 years ago. And I invited a lot of people to watch online. We like did a Discord viewing party of us renewing our vows. You want to share a Manny pic of Lynn B's Damn It Janet because I had a ring on your ring finger and you labeled it Damn It Janet. Your ex-husband thought I was announcing an engagement ring. Hilarious, hilarious. Okay. Neck to knee is a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it was because I was homophobic. Very true. The video on your computer is behind to my voice right now. Wait, what? To be clear, you were engaged, but you didn't mean to tell him that way. Okay, okay. So he was right. He was right to feel that way. I'm like, interesting that you have like a random ring finger. There is, okay, so I found this cartoon image. I found this. And this is promising. This is promising. Can I open the image in a new tab? This does look like a way I could do this. It looks like I could do it this way. Okay, they're very tan. They're very tan in this. So let's see. Let's get a body color. I feel like OPI, my very first knockwurst, like because of Dr. Frankenfurter, I feel like this works. Okay, so we got that, and then we just need white, and then we just need hair color. Easy peasy. I think this is like a good blonde color. I feel like blonde is really hard to kind of represent in a solid color because it's like not quite yellow, you know what I mean? And then for Brad, I'm gonna look at my Orleys. I need a turnaround. Socks, yes. Okay, for Brad, let's do Don't Be Suspicious. Because I just feel like it fits. And this is Color Club Beaches. All right. Let's see. Hey, what are you talking about? I am. Hello, Sark. Hello. So good to see you. Hello. Yes. Modica Magica is really good. I want to do it really basic. Like this picture, this is all just. You know what I mean? It's all just. Husbando watched this, so like, I don't know if y'all know about Pretty Cure, but it's just like a little kid's, or Precure, but it stands for Pretty Cure. It's just a little kid's magical girl show, but they made one that was set like 20 years after one of the shows or a number of the shows. And so everybody's like grown up and they all go drinking together and they're like dealing with their adult lives. And one of them ends up marrying their teacher, who is also like a fairy, or if you're Magica coded, then it would be like Hercube, or if you're like Sailor Moon coded, it would be like Luna. But like this, so this character can take a human form, and they're both adults now. This character can take a human form, but she does end up marrying this character, and it shows their wedding, and he's just like this little chibi animal at their wedding. He's like in his like true form, which is like this. Yes. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I wonder if I can find a picture of it. Precure Full Bloom. full bloom wedding. I could probably just open up Crunchyroll. But yeah, like Precure is like the one. Yes, yes. Precure's the one that like, it's like the big one that people watch nowadays. It is called Precure Full Bloom is this one, but there's so many Precure series. You see if I can open this image in the new tab. This is who she marries. This person's like, but I really loved this guy. He has a human form as well, which is an adult. But this is who he is. Happy Pride. Yeah, Precure is the original and Full Bloom is the adult series. Yes. Isn't this amazing? What a hottie he is, right? Who wouldn't want that? My husband was just like, Stephanie, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. And I was like, what? Oh my God. Because like first he said it was her teacher. And I was like, well, that's unfortunate for obvious reasons, but like they're adults now. So if she wants to go and marry her teacher, go back to her teacher and be like, do you want to get married? Then whatever, more power to you. But then he was like, no, it's like her Cube. And I was like, what? Like her what? And then he kept saying it was like her mascot character. And so I was thinking somebody in like a mascot suit. And I'm just talking you through the entire process of how I learned this. So anyway, there you go. If you are interested in seeing grown-up magical girls marrying their Cubes, just one of them, her Scrappy-Doo, she loves him. She loves him so much. Okay, I've been on the last episode of Apothecary Diaries for a week because I don't want to finish it and wait a year for the new season. Apothecary Diaries is so good. So good. Oh my God. Another one in the same genre, but very different that I love, if you're looking for more inner palace mystery solving, is I really love sorry, I was kidding you, get a palette. I really love Raven of the Inner Court. I think it has a lot more character growth than almost anything I've ever seen, actually. It has so much character growth. It's pretty incredible. And it deals with a lot of very serious issues of like inner court politics. So if you don't know what inner court stuff is, there's a genre in anime now, which has been a genre other places, but basically like sometime in the past in Imperial China, like there would be emperors and then they would have like their wives and then they would have like their concubines and they would all live in this place called the Inner Palace. And like the only people who could go back there would be members of the royal family or eunuchs. So all the dudes back there allegedly do not have their junk. And like now there's like a lot of shows being made set in those settings. And like, if they're done well, they need to be a little dark because like it's fucked up, right? It's pretty fucked up. But, like there's ways of doing it. It's nuanced and it's interesting, and it's a really interesting way to tell very dramatic stories because like there's a reason for everybody to be in this situation. So Apothecary Diaries is one of those, and then in Raven of the Inner Court, basically it's set up in a situation where the current emperor has just like killed the old emperor because like he was unjust and bad. And so he doesn't necessarily believe in all of the inner court workings. In fact, his like number one concubine is just like, he's not seemingly not sleeping with her. She's just like a friend of his that she was like, yeah, you can live in the inner court and chill and I'll take care of you and whatever. And we can be friends still. And so that one's really interesting because it's basically kind of like a ghost hunting show and then also like a mystery show. And then also like the emperor himself is like trying to figure out all the fucked up shit that's happened there. So it's intense, but it's really good. Really good. I'm sure all of you wanted to hear about what inner courts were today. I'm glad I could share that information with you. All right, so we're gonna start Brad and Janet with just their bodies. We're gonna start with just their bodies. I've always really appreciated how low Brad's junk hangs. I'm sure many people have appreciated how low Brad's junk hangs. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, please watch it. It also has the dumbest... It also has like one of the dumbest theme songs ever. I'm excited for you to hear the theme song because I sing it around the house all the time. And every time I hear the word mysterious, I have a hard time not saying it like they say in the song. So let's start off. This is going to be difficult this is going to be difficult placement wise. I guess I need to just put my hand like this. So we're going to start off with just like kind of putting like spacing out their bodies. So Brad needs to go down first because Brad is big. So here's Brad's head. We're just like doing the shapes of the body. Very basically, just to block it out. You got them hips. And then he got the leggy. How do that leggy go, though? And we've done a little bit of... And then he got the foot. There we go. All right, and then Janet next to Brad. Her head kind of bisects his shoulder. Bisects. And then her shoulders are kind of down here. So I did her head a little too long, but I think it's going to be fine for like, I don't think it's going to poke out the top of her head or anything. So she needs the shoulders too. And then kind of harder to see where her waist goes because of her skirt she's wearing. But then how are her legs look a little further back. And then this leg. Get her legs all the way down to the bottom. And then this leg. Kind of come out the front. Okay. And then she needs her feet as well. Okay. All right, and we put some top coat on so that if we need to do a little bit of fixing, we can do that. And they also are holding hands. I should probably get myself a little more paint. The pop's at the airport again? I don't feel like the Pope should say the F word. If he's big, he does need to go down first and should. Yes. Hell yes. Why did the Pope do this? Why do you... Oh, you gave it to him last time? He even came out and was like, I fucking apologize. Why do it again? Does he say it so often in his personal life? That he just like can't get it out of his damn system? All right, so they're holding hands because they love each other. And his other hand is just kind of hanging there. He's such a perfect specimen of manhood. So dominant. You know what I mean? I do think Brad is sexy as hell. Give me a Brad any day. All right, all right. Pope, did you learn nothing? There's an error with the Vatican. Go home, Pope, you're drunk. Wait, he did that in celebration of Pride? He's like, oh yes, the lovely month of Pride. There's an air of, you know. Oh, I need to not put stuff on top of my beautiful cell phone charms. Dr. Frankenfurter is also sexy. There's like very few people in that movie that are not sexy. Dr. Frankenfurter is extremely sexy. I would do Dr. Frankenfurter, even though he is a homicidal maniac, and that's high praise. Yes, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're correcting me. The F slur, as it were. All right, let's get these leggies looking right, looking nice and bulky. Okay, so Brad doesn't have a thigh gap. Janet might have a thigh gap. I did make that leg a little too chunky. I'm like, he doesn't have a thigh gap. Just make him a fucking mermaid, I guess. I may try to do a little bit of cleanup around Brad's legs. But I'm also kind of worried that I will make it worse. So I think I need to make his arm a little bit less. We have a cankle epidemic on our hands in this. But don't worry, I will fix it. I will fix the cankles. Yeah, I will capture the pendulous bulge. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. If you're worried about it, stop it. I will get it. I will do it. Where is that tiny Orly brush? That like tiny oily brush that's like a cleanup brush, only like the shittiest, tiniest cleanup brush you've ever seen in your life. What did I do with it? This is not my beautiful, tiniest, shittiest brush. Hey, I found it. All right, all right, all right. We gotta rid ourselves of these cankles. Also, Janet's foot is like bugging. It's bugging. All right. How your leg look, Brad? Definitely doesn't have like that big old lump there. So where's my beanie? I think it's over on the couch. I found it again. I don't think my hair looks bad though, so I'm not wearing it today. Let's get in there. Let's sculpt that leg. If I can just get it like much thinner, I can paint it back up. And we got to make sure that we're not leaving. Okay, yeah, that's about to the point. His knee is a little bit too wide still. So let's just like get in there. Like get in there. Because he doesn't have a thigh gap, but he also doesn't have like thick thighs that save lives. There aren't a lot of thick thighs in this film. And I think I want to redo both of Janet's feet. And we just got to make sure that we're taking all of that paint off. All of that off. And I think I need to like clean up the outside of Janet's leg. Because I think her legs... I honestly should have maybe waited till I blocked in the skirt before I did her legs. Alright, that other leg I think is good. So yeah, let's just build this up a little bit more. Another nail can just have Rocky's gold Boxy smugglers. My name is Brad Majors. This is my fiance, Janet's foot. You appreciate any bulge-centric looks, nail art or otherwise. I used to do a lot of not safe for work nail looks with lots of dicks on them. I made a Dick Spider King once. It was a character from a video game. From a lovely family-friendly video game. All right. So, Brad. Your legs. Honestly, I think this leg is kind of fine. I do think his foot's going out a bit too much, though. So we're just going to try to erase the foot. Hopefully Top Coat will hide all of my crimes here. Just gotta make sure that all the paint is off. Because it's okay if I remove some of that top coat, but it is not okay. It is not okay if I leave paint on. I mean, it is okay. Everything's okay. All right, his legs are just not going to be together. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait, who has knee pads on? Brad? He might. All right. All right, all right. So, get his neck, because he's got kind of like a wide neck. There we go. Kind of a big head I drew. And thank you, Danny. If I have to choose between drawing something big and drawing something exceedingly tiny, I will almost always choose the exceedingly tiny thing. I think that's a good enough head. For, you know, do your joking now. Do your joking about how I just said that. Thank you. Yeah, I should do more not safe for work stuff, but I haven't been. How your leg do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do her skirt. All right, so let us do Janet's skirt. I think I'm gonna get my Orly white tips. You tap, thank you. And I should at least put like where her skirt ends. So at least put where her skirt ends. Is this gonna be in focus if I do this down here? Yeah. So her skirt ends right above her knees and like right at, this is like at her knees, but I think I might just be wrong about where her knees are. Actually. In the same little box of horrors that I got the Rocky Horror I'm gonna see if I can erase her foot one more time. Just the tip. Just the white tip. Just the Orly white tip. All right. Janet, please forgive me as I attempt to yet again raise your foot. It's for your own good. Don't you want to be beautiful? I'm sure she does. Mostly she wants to be dirty, though. There is. There's plenty of whites over at Fanaticure's plate. Plates, please. Made a whole damn video about them. All right. So we're not going to worry. About Janet's knees. I do want her legs to be like good. Okay. So we also need to like make sure her body is Janet's body shape. Janet's got this like great mom bod. Her little chub. This kind of sticks out from over her dress. I love that for her. All right. Oh, I need more white. White always goes bad really fast. Not goes bad, but just like dries out really fast. All right, and now we have to do her bra. What's your bra look like, Janet? All right. I think I need a little more of the flesh tone. Yeah, not goes bad, but not goes good either. Absolutely. All right. So let's finish. We got to give Janet, like, what did I just put? Okay, there we go. We're going to shape this bra a little bit with more white. And then kind of extend her elbow. And then we're going to have to put her elbow like over. All right. And let's go work on Brad's underpants. He also has nipples in this picture. He needs underpants, he needs socks, he needs shoes, he needs glasses. He is accessorized. Taco Bell has been consumed. Did you get the new, whatchamacallit? The Cheez-It Crunchwrap and or the Cheez-It Tostada? I didn't love them. One of my problems is that I don't really like Crunchwraps that much. The Cheez-It nonsense? Absolutely not. Okay, I know I did just say that I didn't like it that much. You're not even gonna try it. Okay, so Brad is basically wearing male granny panties. These go all the way up to his waist. And all the way down to like where his hips become legs. Does it look like a diaper? Yes. That's okay. We'll figure it out. The Crunchwrap is a goddess. I'm so sorry. I realize that's controversial. You had to cheese it Crunchwrap twice in the last week. I don't know what to say. I just don't like it that much. And I even tried to order it. So I got the Crunchwrap and I was like, okay, I don't really like Crunchwraps. So maybe that's why I didn't like it. But then I ordered it just the way, like I like highly customized it. In the hopes that like I would like it. And even highly customized, I wasn't into it. I don't know, it's some way about how they like wrap the tortilla or something. I also don't really like I only really like nacho cheese on nachos themselves. I don't really like them on other foods. The hot chicken at Panda Express is so mad. There's a Panda. What is the hot chicken at Panda Express? I like the breakfast Crunchwrap a lot, actually. I like the tostada better. Definitely like the Crunchwrap, the Cheez-It tostada better. I'm gonna bulk up Brad a bit. Also make sure that his waist isn't being weird. Let me look at these. They're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty lumpy. But that'll be figured out later. We'll figure that out later. All right. Well, I think it's time for nipples and hair and pant line and shoes. So let's go. I guess I'm going to get cert colors. Should I? No, I'm just going to use a full. I'm not going to use a jelly. I'm going to use a full coverage black. It's called hot orange chicken. Okay. Your photo's autocorrecting. Crunchwrap. That's hysterical. I love that. All right. I'm going to try to do the finest fucking lines you've ever seen in your natural born life. But I'm just going to do it on the places that like need it. should probably switch out my polish here. Thank you. Maybe I should outline the entire thing. I probably should actually, because there's a lot of like skin on skin. So, whew. Everybody bear with me while I fucking die. This is also where I can hide some of my issues with the legs. Wish these weren't so... Oh, we still need his socks. I'll draw on the sock line. And Janet's dress has a little slit in it. I don't really know why. Oh, hi Jessica, how you doing? Oh, you joined just in time to watch me struggle. You joined just in time for the struggle. Everyone's favorite part of the stream. Where I am drawing ungodly tiny lines. There is no God here, just tiny lines. The tiniest lines you've ever seen in your life. I better not fuck this up because there's just no going back. Oh shoot. I wasn't supposed to do her mom bod there. I was supposed to do her arm there. Just her little purse. I'm kind of actually okay. A little slit for a little sloot. Just a little slit. I'm not gonna draw this just how it's done in this picture, because I don't want to draw her hand holding her little purse. It'd be very cute, but I don't think it would be that easy to read. So we're going to do the classic art technique. Oh, thank you for coming, Ellie. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna do the classic art technique of hiding her hand behind her back. She's just gonna have her hand behind her back. No need to draw the hand. No need to, I mean, not that I was gonna go all out on drawing any hands today. There's just no fucking need. But Janet, your hand's now behind your back. All right. Let's get back to outlining. Why have I done this? Because the more I look at this picture, the more it needs outlining. That's why I've done this. Me to myself. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. This is what I get for going into this stream knowing what I wanted to do, but having zero idea of how I'm gonna do it. This, my friends, is how you end up outlining tiny Rocky Horror characters. Okay, this arm is going to be the death of me. You can already tell. Thank you! Thank you so much. I captured this iconic moment where I'm suffering. I say I'm suffering. I'm enjoying this. I'm not going to lie. This is really fun. I'm just in fear. But y'all know me, I'm addicted to fear. That's too wobbly for me to use as a stand. Do I just gotta do this? If you can't see, I'm sorry. But I need to get Brad's arm into a position where I can actually paint it. Oh my god. Okay. We're doing it. I wish my lines were better, but at this size, and with this medium, and they're about as good as they can get. Okay, her little face is around her little face. Let's get his shoulder up here. All right, and now we've got to do the hair and the shoes. I still have to do his nipples as well. I guess I'll do his nipples first. Oh, we need the belly button too. Brad's also got this little belly button. Thank you so much for the follow, Mel. And I feel like this side needs more of an arm. There we go. All right, I'm gonna do brown for his nipples. I've actually got a better brown over here. I think his nipples and his shoes are the same color. Who are Yang? I know the iconic quote about Stonewall from Deckberry and William. People were killed at Snowball. Snowball. Nobody died at Stonewall. I do not know that quote, but I totally read it as Snowball. Thank you so much, Melly. for the cheering. We're celebrating my favorite cinematic bisexual couple that that passes us straight. Oh, I bring up my picture again. I'm not going to outline the nipples, don't worry. I just need to make sure I'm getting them placed right. Pretty good. See, there's an interview on YouTube a few years ago talking to drag queens about Pride Month and Stonewall. It's iconic. I'll up the video. Thank you. All right, so we got that. Let's do the socks. Let's do the socks now. I'm also not gonna draw his glasses. It says his glasses is brown with an outline, which I don't think is I don't think that's film accurate. I had to look again, but I don't think that he had brown glasses. All right, so let's get his white socks. And I can redo the black around the white socks. If I need to. We'll cover that whole foot. Now, Susan Sarandon, she is just wearing little white shoes. Thank you, plants. Thank you. My nips are always on point. She's got little Mary Janes on. So they're here. Is that a fresher one, or are you're a fresher one? You're a fresher white. Janet's shoes are not looking good. I think I'll be able to fix them with the black liner. I do need to take a little bit off the side though. There we go. Yeah, I think once we go in there with black, it'll be fine. Okay. And so let's let that dry a little bit down there. And I'm going to go in. Let's do Brad. Oh, Brad needs an ear. Well, we'll see if Brad gets an ear. Brad might not be getting an ear today. So he's got one hell of a side part. There's the Brad hair. Thank you. I was thinking of just writing "Damn it, Janet" and "Oh, Brad." Maybe I won't. I don't know. I am so happy that I turned off autofocus. This is a life changer. Absolute game changer. Okay, so here's Janet hair. And I accidentally made her head too big, however, her hair is pretty big as well, so. It's fine. Perfection. I'm gonna go in with black for Brad's glasses. I still gotta do his shoes. Let me go in and do his shoes. Thank you. Thank you. And I will probably do that. I will probably do that. But yeah, we got to outline Brad and Janet's shoes. And I have to put on Brad's shoes. Brad also has a watch, which I will probably add because it won't. It's easy. It'll be easy to add. I'm just gonna draw a band. I'm not gonna draw like the wash face or anything. Okay, your shoes. So on this foot, it's kind of just facing forward. This one kind of has a tongue, but I think that's fine. I can go ahead and outline Janet's shoes. And I'm hoping they look less shitty. With some outlining. Not as less shitty as I wanted them to. For some reason, Janet's shoes are like the hardest part for me. Maybe Janet just gets shitty shoes today. But I could also go back and like redraw them. course, Brad's shoes look great. I'll go back to that in a second. I don't think I could handle doing them matte because it's gonna show off every single issue with them. And I know that they don't look like they have a lot of issues, but that's because they're not matte right now. It's how they get you. I hate mattifying my hand painting. Okay, Brad. Yeah, Brad's shoes look okay. I think I'm going to shine them bisexuals up. Thank you. Keep my bisexuals shiny. We're just going to make her shoes a little more plain. Because yeah, there's gonna be like a few different like layers upon layers in this, and in my experience, just don't end up looking good. All right, I have just about fixed her feet. I'm very happy. We're just not doing the strap. We're just not going to do the strap. I know it's pride, but we're not going to do the strap, okay? And then I can like make up with the strap later. Don't worry. All right. We need a little bit of that. And I'm going to take this brown and I'm going to give him a watch, but I'm not going to outline the watch. There we go. He's got his watch on. And then Janet's legs, I just basically need to do a little bit of black outlining, but I feel like I've basically fixed them. Mm-hmm. All right, her legs are kind of chickeny, but I'm satisfied with them. I'm happy with them. They're fine. All right, I just want to go through and just kind of like touch up some areas. I think that we need just the tiniest. Thank you. Thank you, nailed it, guys. And your like given name is Paul, right? I wouldn't say that out loud, except for I think I see it on YouTube. I saw it in Linry's chat the other day. There we go. The bulge has been defined. Look at that bulge. We need a little bit of white on an bulge. We need to do a little bit of work on Janet's slip, but we don't need to. I'm just extra, you know? Ooh. I did it. There they are. My favorite bisexuals. The thumb would be perfect. Do you want me to just draw like his underpants on my thumb? Do you want me to just... Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the cheers, Danny. You know, and that's why we're here. Thank you. Ah, I love them. I love my babies. I love Brad and Janet. I love them so much. Because they give themselves over to absolute pleasure. And that's what I like in a bisexual couple. That's what I like. All right, all right, all right. So I guess I'll put on a topper on the rest of these. I mean, I have my topper. I have like the one from I have the one from Polished for Days that's like a quick dry topper, and also a holographic one. I don't know. I'm like tempted to use Plus Life Lacquer Extra Fizz. I don't like... Aculid loves Extra Fizz. I'm not that into Extra Fizz, but I kind of feel like this might be an Extra Fizz look. So maybe I'll just use that. I am so glad you're here, Plants. Hold on. I'm stuck on things. I'm having trouble finding Extra Fit. It must be in the very back. Yes, it is. So Extra Fizz has kind of like these little like half curly bits. Should I be doing the bulge on my thumb? I don't really want to, just because I kind of want to be done, but it also wouldn't be that difficult. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I wish that I had enough room on my nail to write such a perfect specimen of manhood. It won't take long, Danny. I want to let this shit dry anyway. Look how cute. I could just write, I mean, it'd still be pretty hard, but I could just write so dominant. Such a perfect specimen of manhood. So dominant. It's not generally what I look for in my specimens of manhood, but it is sometimes. But you know, they're not safe for work night. You'd love to see how you draw his undies on my thumb and then naked on my ring, and I can dress and undress him. That'd be hysterical. Oh my god, I just stamped that whole sentence. Oh, that would take like stamping that whole sentence piece by piece would take hours. Oh my god, I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm having PTSD, pre-traumatic stress disorder right now. Don't make me do it. I wish I could get into doing press-ons. But unfortunately, I fucking hate them, so... I also don't know where, like, my bigger brush is. I just need to clean my desk again, I suppose. I don't know where my bigger brush is. But I'm just gonna outline it. And look at the shape up again. Oh, actually, I'll do it the other way around, because that's how I like to do it. Let's do a little bit lower, and also so I can get it more centered. All right, let's finish. There we go. I'm like, who do we fucking hate? Because I hate them too. Yes. Pre-STD. I also consider myself pre-STD. It hasn't happened yet, but you never know. I think I'll do one more layer, perhaps. And I'm gonna outline these in gray, because I think that's more likely what... Like, well, I mean, the color is not any color. It's probably white on white. There we go. All right. I'm going to put some smudge free on my middle finger. Oh yes. They look so much better with a glossy top coat, and if I were to add a non-glossy top coat, they would immediately look even worse than they did without the glossy top coat. So, because not only would they be matte, but they would also be like flat. I don't like how, like, even regular top coat, even just like normal ass glossy top coat, sometimes it can really flatten an image. Found out that one of my favorite YouTubers is doing a film screening around here in August. And I could get the VIP package and I could meet him, but I don't want to meet him. I don't want to buy a package to do a meet and greet and get an autograph. Thank you. Bulges for days. Yes. Exactly. I'm not going to. I'm like, you have a good time at your show. I am considering getting a ticket to the, because there's like a Q&A and he's gonna be there, and that might be cool to like look at him from afar. But like, oh my god, I like, honestly, I can't, it's something I can't imagine it going well, because I'm sure I would just go up to him and be like, hello, I'm a big fan, thank you, goodbye. So I don't think that I would like make a fool out of myself, but I also just like, I don't want to think about myself being awkward meeting him every time I'm watching one of his videos. If I ever did see Jenny Nicholson, I would go up to her though, and I would be like, and also if I saw him in the wild, I would probably also go up to him and be like, oh my god, hi, I'm a huge fan, nice to meet you, anyway, thanks, have a great day. I don't know, something about being one of the people that bought the VIP package just makes me uncomfortable. Would I do that for Jenny though? I might, but she wouldn't do that probably. I don't think she would do a scenario like that. Like this scenario, I don't think is like cringe or anything, because like he did make a movie, you know, and it's a screening, so like whatever, it's fine. And you know, if you can't meet everybody, you can't meet everybody. But I also feel like Jenny pays for stuff like that sometimes, like not necessarily meet and greets, but like I guess I would just feel like it would be less cringe. Who's Jenny Schechter? I don't even know who that is. The weird thing is there's a VIP package for a YouTuber. I mean, it's for the entire film crew that, you know, like I don't know. I'm just trying to cover my boy. Okay, I never watched The L Word. I'm sorry. There's a lot of strictly lesbian content that has never interested me. But back when OkCupid was actually a good site, they did these word clouds for the things that people mention on their profiles. So it was like, here's like straight men. Here's what straight men mention most on their profiles. Here's what gay men mention most on their profiles. And like the word clouds were, they were like, their size were, I just put my paint down, so I'm trying to paint and talk at the same time. The sizes of the words in the word clouds were indicative of how many people had put that in their profile by percentage. And on the lesbian one, for women who were lesbians, the biggest one by far was the L word, and it took up almost the entire word cloud. And then in like the comments, like the researchers' comments were like, the L word, if we did it like exactly to scale, would have taken up even more. It would have been even bigger compared to other things. Another fun lesbian fact from OkCupid is that they were doing a survey about like drug use amongst, you know, the different demographics as self-reported on OkCupid. And almost every group had the same amount of drug use, like, you know, straight men, straight women, gay men, all had like the same amount of drug use. But for lesbians, it shot straight up. And the same thing went for religion, which went straight down. So like gay men, straight women. I don't think they covered bisexuals in this one. They were all the same amount likely, approximately, to be religious, but lesbians were way less likely to be religious. And so what OkCupid's takeaway was, is that religion is the opiate of the masses, unless you're a lesbian and then you need real drugs. You know it's hot, yeah. They did not specify the drugs. They didn't specify the drugs. Okay, I did it kind of off kilter. But there's his bulge. I do want to try to write So Dominant on this. I do kind of want to write So Dominant. I don't know. There's like no way I'm going to ever fit that, though. There's just no... I mean, okay, I guess there is. All right. Hold on. Hold on. What time is it? It's 5:37. I've got like just enough time to do this. Let me find a pen. I need to find a pen. So dim, so dom. I'm gonna write so dom. That's different than so dominant. Keyboard, please. So, okay, well, I don't need, okay, well, I just need this to work. I just need this pen to work. Gominant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I and N. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. We're gonna go for broke. We're gonna go for broke. What color should I use? I kind of think I should use white, but I don't really want to have to. But so dom. No, I'm not gonna write so dom. I have not used a nail art pen, so I cannot speak to their effectiveness. I want to try them, but I also don't like spending money, so I haven't yet. I'm gonna do another. Oh. Thank you. I've seen some acrylic ink pens that I'm like looking into, but yeah, I'm just kind of cheap, honestly. I thought this was an O here. I almost died. I shouldn't be alive. I almost wrote so dominant. The problem with white polish, you have to change it every 5 seconds. This S is going to be the death of me. Wherever you are. It says in chat that something is playing. It doesn't say who. Hello, Zeldykins. I thought that might be you. How are you doing? Happy Pride! We're celebrating my favorite bisexicals, Brad and Janet from Rocky Horror. Because straight passing bis are bis too. And I'm pretty sure most of us are actually straight passing. I mean, most people are straight passing in general. Just got home from your new job. Got to get lots of love from your coworkers. 3-month-old corgi. Oh my God, how cute. I hear corgis are very good dogs. Okay. Wish me luck on this fucking ass. It was looking good until I did whatever I did there. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna fix that. I'm not gonna fix that. There we go. Try to get this like in focus. So dominant. It looks very good in person. Excuse me. And it's like fucking burps. All right. I am going to let that dry a little bit. And I guess I'll get the actual top coat on the rest of these. Thank you everybody. Thank you. I'm very happy with this look. I had ideas for it that I would have done if I had like the perfectest stamping plate ever made. But I was like, I can't do that though. Because as much as I wish that that stamping plate existed, I don't own that. But I'm very happy with how this turned out. There we go. We got some extra fizz. Going strong here. We got Brad and Janet. Let's cover this in smudge free and then give it a minute or two. And then we can finish it up. What a perfect specimen of manhood. So dominant. I was putting away our porn DVDs since we've been moving around the house. And I found our copy of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I was like, aw, memories. We only have like 10 porn DVDs, maybe even less. And I'm not actually sure where our copy of the Alice in Wonderland porn musical is. I don't think it was in that stuff. There's a good chance it's actually in the closet with like our regular DVDs, just waiting for someone to come over and mistake it for something else. Oh, Alice in Wonderland production from 1973. Don't mind if I do. And they turn it on and they're like, ah, I mind if I do. If you order from Adam and Eve, they send you free DVDs. Yes, I think that's where a number of our DVDs came from. Because there's like a few in there that we did not order, including Pulp Friction. Oh, actually, I don't know where our Big Bang Theory porn parody is. We got the Big Bang Theory porn parody, and like, I don't really know why I ordered it. Maybe at the time I was into Big Bang Theory, but I'm really not anymore, and I don't feel like I would have been. But for some reason we got it. Maybe I just wanted to see what it would be like. Maybe I just wanted to like know what it would be like. And like, how it was like, I mean, obviously it's a porn parody, so it's not good, but it was like worse than I thought it was going to be. Because first off, in the very the Leonard character was like having like a sex dream, and he's dreaming about like sexy Leia, and it says slutty Leia. That sounds like a nightmare. The Big Bang Theory reminds me of your engineering coworkers. Yeah. At best, like Big Bang Theory will remind you of annoying people that you know. At worst, Big Bang Theory will just horrifically offend you. If, you know, you're not just the person who like finds it funny. But anyway, so he's like, slutty Leia in his like dream. And then she shows up and she's wearing her like regular Leia outfit. And I was just kind of like miffed because I was like, if it's a slutty Leia, she should definitely be wearing like her slave Leia outfit. I'm like, who wrote this? I mean, I guess maybe they just didn't have enough money to get a slave Leia outfit. And then because the people who made it know even less about like science and stuff that like the people in the Big Bang Theory deal with than the people who actually write the Big Bang Theory, like all Sheldon ever does that's like supposed to be annoying is he like corrects people on their like grammar. And I was just like, this is so dumb. And I know I'm sitting here critiquing a porn parody, but you gotta understand the Rocky Horror one was better. As well, I've seen a lot of good ones. I've seen some really good ones. He's extra enough about General Leia instead of Slave Leia. All right, all right, all right. I'm just saying. Just saying. If you're dreaming about slutty Leia. I'm just saying. But yeah, like the character of Sheldon's annoying enough without him also just like correcting people on their grammar, which is another like incredibly annoying thing people can do. He's so sexually repressed that even General Leia's slutty. I'll accept that as sexy. But if you're gonna go so far as to say slutty. All right, here they are, my perfect babies. You're more of a slutty Luke imaginer. I'm more of a slutty Han imaginer. I'm quite a bit of a slutty Han imaginer. TBH. Look at them. Look at the babies. Happy Pride, everybody. If you are a straight passing bisexual in a straight looking relationship, I see you. I see you and I see your bisexuality. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy with these. They're lovely. All right, everybody, I'm going to be taking off for the day, but I will see you all on Friday for some more queer madness. We're going to be doing Pride all month long, and I really want to just, the theme, I think, for this month for me is going to be my favorite characters in all these categories. And I think I'm going to be doing Pan next. And if Vera was here, Vera would know who my favorite Pan character is. Many people probably know who my favorite Pan character is. But maybe not the people here. So yeah, we're going to be probably celebrating my favorite Pan character, but that might be combined with a trans Manny. There might be some trans Pan friendship. They're shaking hands like this, awkwardly. Because that is the queer way. Because there's some best buds. There's some best buds who I love, who are pan and trans. We love it. Is it Peter? No. Who's the trans pan railroad? Look, if you're like the trans and the pans go together by definition. By definition, if you're pansexual and are not into trans people, I have news for you. I brought news. You're not pan, actually. So yeah, but they're not together. They're just buds. They're just bros, and they love each other, and I love them. And I would like to be double teamed by them. Anyway, that's another story. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming today, and I will see you on Friday. And there will be a new video today, but it's going to be strange. You'll see, probably, hopefully, if I get it done. All right, bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, 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 bye. Have a good night. Bye.